Hello everybody, thank you for watching our video channel. This is Jimmy Wu from Prowork Pacific Inc, your licensed architect. Before we start our video today, do 4 things for us. Check like, give us a like, leave us comment, and subscribe. Remember, there's a free subscribe, doesn't cost you a penny. And then but after you subscribe us, then you won't miss our other videos. And also last thing is share the video with your friends. Today, I want to talk about an excited topic. By the way, this topic today video is talk about commercial project. So if you are not doing business, you're not planning to, maybe you don't really care about this, or not important to you. But for those people you are planning to doing a commercial project, open a store, open a restaurant, whatever, need architect, need drawings and need permit, then probably this is important to you. And or maybe even you are not going to do a business or commercial project, but your friend will do, then maybe you can share the link to your friend. So let them know that before they apply for permit, or they're going to apply for permit, what they were heading to. So this video is about request for special assignment inspection, SAI. Okay, what is it? Okay, this term is kind of new. Many people are not familiar with this. But if I say an old term, then most people will know. It is called courtesy inspection. Now, old time, okay? I think 7 years ago, it's called courtesy inspection. And now they changed the name, it's called special assignment inspection, SAI. So then a lot of commercial projects, and people will ask, oh, how do I, or when do I, apply for that? Regarding these topics, I have a kind of a long talk with DPP, kind of higher hierarchy admin people to kind of straighten, kind of clarify how do we do this? Okay, because many projects, because due to the backlog of DPP, okay, a lot of projects get stuck in DPP for permit routing, and so a lot of owners asking, oh, Jimmy, can I get courtesy inspection? Can I get apply this? And then, but when they submit courtesy inspection, well, I mean, I use the old term because most people call that courtesy inspection, although we call it, should be SAI, special assignment inspection, SAI. But they many times get turned down or reject from DPP. Okay, so with this topic, I talk to DPP people and try to today I try to explain about that, so people know it in kind of beforehand when we submit the permit. Okay, now basically this request for special assignment inspection is based on where it's come from. It's from the Ordinance 19-27. In this ordinance, so it gives a guideline how to do this. And then there is a form. Okay, there is a form for apply this special assignment inspection. To qualify for applying this special inspection or assignment SAI, there are several criteria. So I want to share with you. This is a basic one. Now, number one, there's no discretionary approval pending. That means like you're applying like CUP or conditional use permit or existing use permit, minor, any kind of minor SMA, minor Waikiki, all those kind of discretionaries, like kind of like special kind beside our regular building permit. Okay, if you have those permit involved in your project, then you cannot apply for SAI. Okay, that's number one. Number two, permit application has been accepted and under review for at least 30 days. Now, what does it mean accepted in here is kind of like critical. Now, accepted doesn't mean that when we have the drawing, when we drop off, okay, or we have an E-plan, when we log in, get an A number. It's not, okay? Now, if for hard copy, for commercial hard copy, when we drop off, now being accepted, they consider is after get the A number, means after drawing log in, have the A number on hand. Then that day is your accepted day. And you gotta have at least 30 days for review. Now, I gotta have more details to talk about on what is happening in the 30 days or what is expected in those 30 days. We not just say, okay, we got 30 days when we submit like that, okay? And then also, if for E-plans, okay, it's not say now, interesting thing is that if you submit E-plan, you get an A number, right? But no, not yet. For E-plan is after you got the pre-screen pass, or you pass pre-screen, okay, then start routing. Then they count the 30 days from there after you pass pre-screen. Now this is where they consider accepted and under review for 30 days. The first day count is for hard copy is you got the A number, the hard copy. For E-plan is you pass pre-screen, then you count the 30 days. Number 3, you comply with federal hazard certification, mean those flood zone certificate, stormwater quality, don't mean you pass ESCP. Okay, no outstanding, right? No outstanding conditional associate, with other permit means you don't have any other flood zone issue. Like, if you get a floodway permit, you're not in the floodway and getting this floodway issue. So if you have the project, then you cannot get SAI, you cannot apply. Okay, and then also number 4, no outstanding notice of violation, NOV, or notice of orders, NOO, or any unpaid civil fines. So if your project is because you get fined, you get citation from city, and then you have to submit the permit, then your permit is not qualified, for apply SAI. Okay, so only is if your project is clean, you don't have violation on that, then you can apply SAI. Number 5, okay, this is not a single family dwelling project. Actually, the meaning it's not for residential. So if you do residential project, then you cannot apply for SAI. So, and the last one is, this is kind of important thing is also I gotta explain about more. The applicant, okay, either owner or contractor who submit this application will take full responsibility for code compliance. Now, interesting thing here is it's not the architect in here. They say it's the owner, applicant. If you're owner, contractor, you are responsible, not own architect or designer, engineer. This is the kind of tricky part here. So now this 6th part is like is a basic one, criteria. It's not that simple as this, right? So now I try to explain more. Okay. Now, when we talk about review 30 days, okay, the projects, this also has to cover is this drawing, this permit has to get one time or first round review by all those essential agency or related agency for like water supply, civil engineering branch, wastewater, zoning, DOH, DLNR, and TPR. If you go in a TPR project, you need to get the first round comment from building code, mechanical, electrical, so forth. And also with this first round comment, you do not have major comment in the first round review. Okay, that is under the 30 days. Okay, with the 30 days, you should have all those. Not just say, oh, I have this, get the A number, and then we just start routing, but not doing much thing. And then after 30 days, you try to apply. No, you cannot. So you have to show that you have to route to zoning, have to route to water supply, CEB. If some critical one, they actually even requires you get wastewater sign off and water supply signed off. Okay, for at least a commercial, right? A tenant improvement. They want this to sign off at least. Okay, and then get like all the comment from building, mechanical, electrical, structural, right? If you are getting go regular review, then you gotta go this comment first round from the city, or you get first round comment from TPR, and then make sure you do not have major comment when you submit. Okay, when you submit the drawings to DPP, you need to submit one set of drawings. Now, this is another tricky thing is I gotta explain. Okay, one set of drawings and $1,000 non-refundable fee. Now, this is so-called non-refundable fee means no matter in what situation you get rejected, that will not refund to you. Including is, in the form, you've got to fill up some information, right? The one part information is about the contractor. Okay, general contractor, electrician, plumber. Now, sometimes when the contractor, they give you the information, like I have this case, is they mess up or they mistake putting their license number, a mistake number, they mean wrong. Then when they process, they say, no, we cannot find this number of this contract or construction company. So then they reject. And it's just because they put in the wrong, contractor license number. And then when we say, wow, we say, you didn't review yet, but you just say because you find the number is wrong. Yes, you say even you put in wrong information, then they will reject your application, and they don't return you that $1,000. It's not say, oh, okay, give back your check, and then you change the correction, you correct the information, bring it back, and we process, and then we review, and we think, or we cannot give you the SAI, then, we take your $1,000. It's not like that. They take your $1,000 first, and then regardless, any kind of comment, if they find anything mistake, error, on your application, right, or on your drawings is wrong, then they reject it. And then they still don't, they don't return that, refund the $1,000. So when owner, contractor, when you prepare, for this SAI, you gotta have this ready. Say, that $1,000, you make it worth. So make sure that is your information gotta be correct. So this is one, okay? Important thing is that make all the document correct, right? And then getting first round review by all the agency. Now, this coming to a set is submit this set of drawings. Okay. Now, this set of drawing is not necessarily is the same permit drawing, the 3 set you submit to DPP, because now this is a concern from DPP when they issue an SAI is they assume that, right, your contractor or owner bring me this drawing, say, okay, DPP, I want you to get an SAI because we are going to build out of this drawing. Now, so then on DPP point of view is, I assume you can build your construction, right, your project out of these turn-in drawings and without any major issue. So my inspector can go on the site and you should not get any major error on your design, right? So that's why, if you can get you can get the first round comment, like water supply, CEB, TPR, right? Now, this set of drawing, it should reflect your revision. That means you got the comment and you change the drawings, right? Revise the drawing and make it this update set and submit to DPP for review. This is the set you're going to review, not the original, the first set when we submit for permit login. You got it? Okay, so this is important because that is a set that they want to see what kind of comment, mechanical, electrical, building code, they give comment to your set drawing. And then they want to see, do you address it already? Because when DPP receive this application, the supervisor will also bring the drawing, to the downstairs, to their mechanical branch, electrical branch, building branch, to their head supervisor to see, hey, do you see this one is okay? Any major thing you could catch here, or major error. So they will look at that. No, the TBL guy's doing right, or they get they address the comment already, no major issue. Okay, for example, for building code, right? If the person design the restaurant is like big restaurant over 100 occupants, okay, of this restaurant, but only get one door or one exit. That means is really against against the egress, right? Because when you open over certain occupants, actually 50, when you're over 50 occupants, so you need 2 exits. But if your design only get 1, then now this kind we call major, because that's related to public safety, life safety and also public health. Because if you're let's for example, if you're plumbing, right, or mechanical, if your design, doesn't match or it will cause hygiene, your public hygiene issue, then those we consider as a major comment, major issue. If TPR, find that we give you comment and you didn't even address, right, and you give the original set to drawings to DPP for SAI, they look at, hey, you're missing an exit. There's a major problem, right? Then they will turn it down. You see the point. So that's why why they're asking for you need to get first round comment, because they want you to see your drawings being reviewed and your architect, designer, engineer has revised the drawing, addressed the comment. So then now DPP can look at that one, have any more issue. If any or major, if there's none, then they can also give you the SAI. So the SAI is when they give you that means you might still going back for a routing to back to the agency to get approval, right? Maybe DOH, or keep on. But meanwhile, you can start the construction. You can start work first in the same time when your permit is not issued. So this is how the special assignment inspection SAI works. In here, there's 2 things, right? Need to be get updated on. So owner, architect, knowing that what is a good time, okay? What is the time you can submit? Now this will tell you that when, okay? At least, okay? Log in, get the A number, first 30 days, and get first round, revision, first round review, okay? And then, so usually then, what is a good time? Okay, or when you need it is, I would say is, when drawings being submitted, let's say for TPR, when we submit back for final approval, and we hit the DTP audit, means DTP say, oh, we by a random, your project gonna go audit. Okay, that means they're gonna review it by DPP, their examiner again. So now in this kind of situation, because TPR is already review it and give you approval, right? That means your drawing should have no major comment. And also you already get the other agency, zoning, CEB, board supply approval already, right? It's just now because it's going back to an audit. And we know that because of the backlog of DPP, when we're hitting the audit, it takes months or 2 months. The longest one we have the audit is 6 months, okay, DPP side, because they give comment. And then we have to come back and then we kind of dispute the comment. And so we take back and forth times. So the longest one we have 6 months. In this kind of case, then if we hit the audit, then it's good to, maybe it's the best time to, submit your SAI request. And then at least, then we know, okay, we one side, you got an audit, but at least now you can start your construction. So then that is a part. But for regular project, then you will looking at because if you can get the first round comment, that takes about like several months already, right? And then, you still can apply. It usually takes about 2 weeks to 4 weeks for them to review. For review your SAI, if they can give you. Okay. Once they can give you, then you can do the work. This is kind of the process of SAI. I hope this one can help a lot of the commercial project. Those like you want to open a business, office, bubble tea, restaurant, ramen, all this, in shopping center, all this customer. Okay, if you are looking for you're doing a commercial project, I think this is a good information to to let you know that how can you get in your SAI. Okay, so if you have more questions, welcome to leave us comment or send us email to ask questions, or you can call us too. So at the end, again, please give us a like if you find this video is good for you. Share with your friend, leave us comment, and subscribe. It's free, and you will not miss our other videos. Thank you very much.